Hey everybody, welcome back to Media and Excel Sigma. We're gonna be playing some more of our Javazon, doing some of the 110 Ubers and just general progression, trying to get towards the end of Hell. We're almost there. I don't think we've done any of Act 4, have we? No. We just finished off Isawal. But first, we've had some updates. Uh, Specifically, some updates that regard our current build. There was a mix of changes, but 2.13 here had some really big ones that are cool. First off, the Eviscerate Relic was reworked, a little bit of a nerf, but that's okay. There was apparently a bug where the shrapnel did less damage than intended, so it was already doing really good, but I guess that was more noticeable in higher level play. Uh, Gemling and Noxious Mastery only work the Javelin tree, that's fine. It's a slight nerf to things like the amnitoxin levels that we'd get from the weird set. Once we finish that, that won't get buffed by Noxious Mastery, I think, is how that works. Is Noxious Mastery the one that gives us poison damage? Or poison pierce, perhaps? Let's take a look quick. It gives... Oh, no, never mind. Scratch that. It's Cure that has the extra poison. But anyways, there was changes to Gemling. I guess it had some bugs associated with it, so now it just gives 25% Javelin physical. Which, if we take a look here, that's kind of crazy since we can have 12 base levels in there, and that might go up higher. 12 might be the max. That's crazy. That's a lot of extra Javelin physical damage, obviously. So if you wanted to go with that instead of the poison build that we're doing, you could definitely do a full physical build as well. You don't need to worry about, yeah. Proves damage based on socketed gems. Now, is that 25% Javelin physical damage per gem socketed, is the question? And I'm not sure how... My cat's messing around here. Hey, hey, stay out of the garbage. Oh, jeez. Bad. Hold on. Sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know. There's some cool changes to Javelin there. Nothing else that really is about our build, I don't think. Anything in 2.14 here? Not really. Nothing that we really need to worry about for now. So yeah, we can just get back to playing here. It's been a couple days since I've played, but if I think, we have Living Flame to go kill, right? Creature Flame, rather. Let's see how this one goes. It shouldn't go too bad, I don't think. Oh yeah. Kill the portals pretty quick. And this would be a lot more difficult if we weren't so geared, but we are pretty well geared. Let's take a look at the focus. We got bottom roll on life, max roll on mana. Is that correct? Let me double check this real quick. Up the dungeons. It is... Oh, it's been changed. Wiki is wrong. I don't know. I feel like that rolls up to... Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. That's why. I was looking at my laser focus crystal. 25 all attributes, I think, is max, right? Yeah. and then it's 5 and 5. So, one away from perfect on the lifesteal, but perfect attributes. We'll take that for now. That's fine. Didn't even use my debuff there. Another perfect skull here, which will go ahead and pop in his weapon. Get his leech up higher. The more physical damage he does, the more leech he does, right? Now, let's see. The Inquisitor of Triune is in Trojan jungles now. So we could go do Trojan jungles stuff, or we could go kill Diablo. You didn't grab any other waypoint? No. Okay. Let's see, where are we going? Bottom right, right? Yeah. It should go pretty smoothly. I'm not too worried about Act 5 hell. We'll go kill Diablo and get to Act 5. So apparently our shrapnel was bugged and not doing as much damage, so it should be doing more damage now, which is cool. Damage feels just as good as it always has been, though. Bone Helm, that's Necromancer Malice. I don't know if I have that one. I can check my Necromancer later. And we'll probably get to Trojan Jungles either the end of this episode, because I want to at least go all the way to Nilithak, just because that's probably where I'll do some signet farming. It's not the most efficient signet farming, but it's really brain dead. I can just like run Nilithak over and over for some signets, and because I play single player, the layout is always the same, so I don't have to look at the minimap or anything. I can just kind of get into the pattern and run it over and over. But you can farm your signets in the Trojan jungles as well, like just as easily. So there's tons of signet drops, and I think there's an enemy that has a 100% signet drop, if I'm not mistaken. The big tree guys, I think they have either 100% or extremely high percent, like 90% or something. We'll go see what our Hellforge gives us. We can check our drop filter as well. I don't know what killed our mercenary there. Somehow I missed that. We got a low rune. Did get a fiery essence, although I don't think I need any fire runes for this build. We got a low rune. Okay, not terrible. My brain is still in the hotkeys of my paladin on PD2, so I keep wanting to press R, my hotkey for charge, before I move. And once we hit level 115, I will probably start doing some cross 3000 farming for sets because I want to farm up the javelin set. I think uh, I think farming it up will be really useful. And ideally, we'd get the belt for the weird set and maybe some better rolled um, other pieces, the amulet and the boots as well. I don't know if I'll rock the weird set long term. The it'll probably give us a ton of damage, but it does have that minus 100 flat life, which is going to hurt us pretty bad. I don't know if that 100 is before or after all of our other modifiers. So if it's 100 after our percentage life bonuses, it's not so bad. But if it's 100 before our percent bonuses, then that's pretty terrible. So it'll depend. Yeah, for farming up to like our 120s and even some of the 125s, probably, the javelin set is going to be good enough for that. So once I'm 115, I'll do some cross 3000 farming, and that'll be good. And of course, we have an extra 400. Ooh, weird amulet? Oh, the reanimates on Wake of Destruction have also been helping a ton just for survivability stuff, keeping mobs aggroed on them. They're better than I give them credit for, that's for sure. Let's go summon back our mercenary. Ideally, I'd like to get the belt for the Ritualist set as well, because that'll give him the first two set bonuses for the Ritualist set are good. They're the extra on hit procs and some stuff like that, but the full set bonus for the class sets is always where the most power comes from. They're usually gigantic lists of bonuses that usually include resistances and all stats or big percentage stat bonuses. Just really good survivability and damage. Ooh, wow, that spammed me down pretty quick. Let's go try that one again. Okay, not gonna bother picking up the Keylais yet. Just take up room in my stash so I don't need it to. It's for much later um, Ubers. I can come get it then. Okay, just one more to go. A lot of poison damage. I did that to get him back as well. I didn't know where he was. Yeah, Diablo's not too bad as long as I dodge the firestorm. Forgot to debuff him. It's a huge amount of slow on him. Nice. Okay. There we go. Trying to remember what my hotkeys were. Used up a fair amount of potions there too. Okay, we're on to Act 5 now. I don't really need to work through Act 5 for anything. Not that I can really think of anyways. Another perfect skull. That's all of those. Get that in there. Get that in there. Onyx is cold, which I don't think we need. No, does he? Not really. He still just needs lightning, which I forget which one is that. Amber, I think, which we don't have any of. Not sure if I have this or not, so throw that there. Um, Not there. Here. This is where I wanted to put it. Did I pick up anything else? I did play a little bit off camera, a little bit of farming, I think. I can't remember. But anyways, now we are off to Troja Jungles, I guess. I don't know. I think we should have enough damage to kill Akarat. I think. I think we should. I mean, with how fast we killed the Living Flame, I don't see how we don't have enough damage. We must. Forest Keeper. These guys have really high chance to drop signets, or at least they did the last time I played. Hmm. There's a Signet of Learning. Sacred Helm. This is Necromancer Crossbow. I definitely don't have that one. We'll probably go for Gitan first. Grab these healing potions. Get good sacred drops here as well. Now we can only get the 110 sacred drops, or up to 110 sacred drops. Um, so Bloodstone. This is where Gitan should be up here. Jitan's Gate will not only just be useful for movement, but it'll be nice for repositioning our mercenary as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you are going to see soon. We might die a couple times on Jitan, but both Jitan and Akara are like area bosses, so there's not like an arena with a timeout, nothing like that. We can fight these guys um, without having to do any of that. They're just around the map. Now they have set locations where they spawn, but these guardsmen are how you know you're getting close. Ooh. Guard towers are no joke. And I'm going to take this pretty slow to try not to die as much as possible. I'm going to clear up to the right here as well in case I need to run that way. Signet of Learning. As you can see, it's a pretty effective way to farm your signets. They drop pretty commonly. So doing runs through here is, yeah, pretty good. These Forest Keepers have pretty high resistances, so they usually take a bit to kill on most builds. Now, my mercenary is almost certainly going to die here. I need to remember to take that off my... there you go. Lord Ulrich Gitan. You can tell which one is going to be him because he'll be wearing a helmet. Ooh. Yep, there goes my mercenary. And these guys have absorbed poison as well, which doesn't help since the majority of our damage is poison damage. So here's the boss. His guard towers hurt. Whenever he summons his guard towers, you just want to run away from them. Ooh, otherwise that happens. He's at half hit points, not too bad. Based on the DPS that I'm putting out here, I have a feeling I should be able to kill um, Akarat as well. Because remember, these guys are poison absorbed, so we're losing a ton of damage when fighting them. Ooh, man. He does a lot of poison damage. Um, okay, we won't worry about summoning him back. We will just kill Jitan first. We'll keep doing our debuff on him. And we'll just play it slow. And Moon of the Spider. Ah, oh no. Okay. Okay, slow down. So this has 25 spell focus, +1 to Jitan's gate, and half freeze duration. Can eat up a bunch of these and spend our points. I'm going to throw them in strength for now. I'm going to redo my strength stuff once we get a bunch more of our charms and our stats are just a lot higher. So Jitan's gate, we are going to put on my hotkey here, and it's a teleport. It has a pretty long cooldown of 10 seconds. That can get lower. I forget what charm does that. Is it Tranathala charm? No, it's the one after that. I forget her name. It's Athala, the boss, I think. That's the Barbarian Summon set. Cool. So that was Akarat. As you can see, we have a teleport now, which is very useful. Before we go for Akarat, I'm going to go for the Waypoint, which I think... Get rid of this guy. Waypoint, so Akarat is up here. This is where Akarat is. And the waypoint is over here. So once you get the waypoint, you can run up here. Like Akarat's right by the waypoint, so we're gonna go there first. You want to head up here. There's a couple of these hidden spots here as well, which I thought were a really cool addition, because the layout of the Trojan jungles changed in 2.0. Did a big overhaul. I think it was 2.0 when they did it. And now there are a bunch of these hidden areas that you can only get to with teleporting, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, for Jitan, there's not much you really need to know about his mechanics other than he does a lot of poison damage and his guard towers hurt like hell. So you just run away from his guard towers and kite him. Don't get in range of his poison stuff. Because we have a slow and on our debuff, that helps a ton, obviously. But most builds are going to have a way. Oh, perfect amber. That's exactly what we were looking for. So we're going to put that uh, in here for him. So he should be at 40 lightning res now. Whereas Akarat is slightly different. The way Akarat works is they have a. First off, they're invulnerable. By default, they are invulnerable. That's the way Akarat. We want to go down first. And the only way to make them able to take damage is by killing one of his acolytes, one of these guys, the followers. And see that big pulse nova they put out? That is a debuff that they do to Akarat, which removes the invulnerability for a couple of seconds. But Akarat also has an ability that basically fully heals him. So it's an early game DPS check. It's the first DPS check in the game, really, as far as I know. Um, you have to kill a follower near him and then deal enough damage to Akarat to kill him before the debuff wears out. So it's the first test to see if your gear's up to par or not. So if you don't know what you're doing, this is probably going to be one of the first areas where you really start having some troubles. But oh no, hold on, they spawn over here. Forget different NPC layouts for different mods. Want to repair up, and we are rebuff. Oh, we did level up as well. We'll put that point in there, and this one will go into Noxious Mastery, so that's maxed. And then, oh right, I'm gonna remember to buy potions. I'm all over the place here. Sorry. Let's get our potions. Trojan jungles, and let's go see if we can kill Akarat. We should be able to. Akarat is not poison absorb like Chitan was, so he should go down very quick. Like the damage we were putting out on Chitan was pretty damn good, and the majority of our damage is poison. So I'd say our build is doing pretty good so far. We don't even have the Javelin set equipped yet either, which is going to give us a huge boost to our damage. A 20% overall DPS boost to Curare. I don't know how it's pronounced, but our poison skill. Okay, this will be Akarat right up here. You should see the name pop up any second now. And we just want to go in guns blazing. Unlike Chitan. Yes, you can see now he's regenning. So he's immune, so we want to pull him up here. Pull him up, come on, come on. Okay, now he's debuffed again. No, stop doing that shit. Stop healing. Yeah. Akarat is a piece of shit. Come on. Man, our DPS might not be good enough. That's crazy. Let's see if there's a couple more followers over here we can pull. Come on, Akarat. Here's more of your followers. Let's see. Okay. Get him decently low, and now we want to pull him towards some more followers. Okay, here we go. Die, 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 die. For the love of God, die. And now he's immune again. Yeah, our damage might not be good enough. Oh no, why'd I do that? Oh, you guys come over here. Dan. Yeah, I don't know if we can kill Akrat here. Think we're just gonna need a little more damage. Might have to do some of our signet farming and come back for Akrat a little later. Yeah, damage just isn't quite high enough. Okay, that's fine. Um, there's Kuros 3000, which we'll come back to. Okay, then what are we gonna do in the meantime? We already did Binding of Bale. The only other options are Inquisitor of Triune, which we can go do. Um, that is Chamber of Offering and Troja Jungles. I don't know where it is, so let's just go look around for the Triune. I feel like they might have taken the increased drop chance of signets from the big guys, or maybe it was just like randomness for me last time I was playing through here. But either way, this is decent XP for us, so we'll just clear this out and go look for the Triune. We'll come back and do Akarat later when we have a little more damage. And we can always do some progression through Act 5 Spirit Edge. Sacred Unique. Is that the first Sacred Unique drop we've had? That's actually hilarious because this is the Sacred Unique that I use on my melee Necro, and I think this is a better roll. That's kind of cool. I'll have to check that out as well. I'll do that after we attempt Triune. Perfect Amethysts. Let's just scan the map. I don't think that's it. That's a different area. Or is that the one I'm thinking of? It's one of these two, I think. Okay. Apologies for the beep, that's me. So yeah, you can see we're getting some pretty good signet drops here. So I can't believe we got the drop that I needed for Sacred Belt. We got the drop that I needed for my other character that I play. This is Shira's Armor. Wow, that is a really cool belt. A good generic sacred unique for just about any spellcaster. The physical resist. Yeah, so this is the Trojan Cemetery, which is how we get to Taganzi and a bunch of other areas eventually. Yeah. We got our level up, garbage ring. Might even just be best to do my signet farming here. It's seeming like it's pretty damn good. Normally, I like to do Nillifac. It used to be the go-to was Nillifac, and I like to do it just like while I'm zoning out watching Netflix or something. I'll just do Nillifac runs because he has a guaranteed 2 signets of learning that drop every time you kill him, and the runs can be down to like 30 seconds if you're fast enough. You can get the runs down pretty quick. So that's Legacy of Blood, which we'll go do eventually. Don't know where the new spot for the Triune is, though. The wiki says it's here. It used to be, like, outside of Trav. I don't have the mana. There we go. It's like something up here, just a hut. Hmm. Where would the Triune be? Is that it by the spawn, maybe? Go off the window. Let's go check it out. And we got a farm here anyways, so why not? Just kill stuff. The Triune doesn't have a charm for its reward, it just has an extra skill point, which is obviously amazing. Speaking of, 20 out of 20 on Curare. That puts our damage right now at 27 to 34k. Pretty good. And considering one of the enemies in this area are poison absorb, and we're still doing this well for our clear. We still do a lot of physical damage is why. I like that the build does a good mix. Okay. Now, if only there was a way to figure out some kind of proliferate mechanic. I don't think it would. There's nothing in the engine that really does that, so I think it would be really hard to code. And by that I mean when an enemy dies, them moving their stacks of like their poison being moved on to other enemies. With the mechanics of poison, I just don't think it's possible in the D2 engine, but would be kind of cool. We got another unique jewel. I'm not worrying about the signets of gold because we can get so much gold so easy. Made of pike we don't need. But sacred jewel here's. Don't care. There are some good unique jewels that could drop, I'm pretty sure, so they're always worth checking. Now, is this the Triune? Yes. Okay. So let's. This boss has a couple mechanics about it. The biggest thing is that it's mostly poison, which means I'm probably going to be fine. However, he's going to die. He's almost certainly going to die here. That's fine. The big mechanic you need to worry about is these big circles that appear and then move across the map, and you have to stay inside the circle and move with it. Otherwise, if you pass through, I think you can use Jatan's Gate to jump it, but if you move through it, it will deal a crap ton of poison damage. So let's give this a shot. These circles. Can try and kill some of these side ones, but you can see they have so many hit points that it just ain't worth it. Ah, ooh. So what you saw there, he has a when that green thing appears above his head. You want to run away. He has a uh, it's an ability that yeah. So you see, or sorry, not the green thing. It's when it says he's immune to damage. You want to start running because he's going to do that big poison nova. Thankfully, I have all that poison length reduction, so I'm not really concerned. Oh, I guess the green thing just didn't show up on the other one. Yeah, overall, he's not too bad, really. Like it says, he does reduce potion effectiveness as well. And he has the falling boulders as well. Doesn't mean you can't use potions, just that they don't do too much. So you just want to keep your eye out for when it says he's immune to damage. I'm pretty sure you can re-enter this fight, however. I'm not showing a great example because I'm walking through a lot of the poison. Most builds would not be able to walk through the poison like I am. Uh, that would be how you avoid it. Ah, God. But he's a poison-based boss, so you want to make sure you have some good poison reduction and make sure your poison resistance is up there. Mine's not even capped, which it probably could be. Okay, we're just about to take him down here. Signet of Skill, which you can only get the one, but using it gives you extra skill points. 2 extra. I thought it was only 1, actually, but there you go. So, what do I want to spend this on now? Curari's maxed. We can put more points into Spellbind, but doesn't increase the effectiveness of Petrify. It just lowers the cooldown and increases the duration. So maybe we start putting points into Impale, which will help our single target damage. That's what I'm going to start doing, I think. Whoop. And let's go resummon and get some potions. So that was the Inquisitor Triumph. That was one of the newer Ubers that they added. Need mana as well, I do. That was added in 2.0, and I think that's pretty cool. It's a cool fight mechanically. We make it look like a bit of a joke with how much poison resistance we have, but I don't think we have this shaman set. Looking around for we have the chest piece for it. Okay. And Necromancer crossbow we don't have either. This belt we can move over. And then, I'm actually going to save and exit here real quick. And go compare. Go take a look at my Necromancer, who's only 117 actually, not that far behind me. If you take a look, we have Oh, it rolls up. We have 4 Necromancer skills on it. Why is that? I guess does it roll 2 to 4? Um, or did they nerf it? Maybe. Um, Either way, this is terrible in comparison. 153 to 271, 159 to 301. I can check the wiki here, I suppose. Let me go items, and I can show this for you guys as well. Window capture. There we go. Oh man, when I was reading the patch notes at the beginning, I think the game was still open. You guys didn't even see that. Sorry about that. Go Sacred Uniques. We'll scroll down to Necromancer Daggers. Mente Secura, it's 2 to 4, and it rolls up to 70 to 140 flats, and up to. Oh wow, I think I did get nerfed. The ED, or no, hold on, I have jaw runes in there right now. That's why it's so high, and I have it's M mode. But this has 49 to 105 for the flat, which is pretty bad. This one rolled better on the flat and pretty good. 170 enhanced damage is perfect ED, but it rolled shit on the skills. And unfortunately, Parasite, you want uh you want the skills. So that's unfortunate. We'll actually go ahead and just that. And I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna put it back in here for her. Okay. Take this out. Any other necromancer stuff in here I should take out? Don't think so. We can take that out. That's yeah. Um, think that's it for the necromancer stuff in here. Okay. Let's move that here for now. We're actually wearing this helmet as well, and we rolled better on the all skills. Don't think we rolled as good on the life here. Oh no, we did. We 208. Actually rolled way better. So I know he's not Malice. He's just wearing it for the necromancer skills, basically. Anyways, we'll get back to our Amazon here. And go down the line. We got a lot of dexterity from amethysts there, which is pretty nice. What do I have in here? Turquoise. Got diamonds in here. Embers and onyx here. Now we have room for. Let's get some extra decks here. I'm still using a Rip Star and a Ring of Truth and the Angel of Death amulet. We'll go ahead and now that we've bumped some stuff up, let's see if we can't give Akrat another try here. We got some more levels in our skills and whatnot. Buffed up Impale slightly. Let's see how it goes. Make sure our Bloodlust is up for it. I don't think the item, what's it called? Moon of the Spider. I don't think it has any rolls. I think it's just flat. If it does have a roll, it's the spell focus, which I don't think we care about. Or do we? The spell focus is for effectiveness of energy on spells. Which I don't think applies to us. I don't think it scales with energy, our curare. Take a look in words here. So we are still looking for more jaw runes as well to help our physical. Each one's a 5% increase compared to Perfect Skulls, which we've been using. Come on. Hey, we got him, her. Actually, don't know. So we can take a look. We got 25 all attributes, which I think is the max roll. Let me double check this here. Um, oh, you guys haven't even. Oh my god, the game's been hidden this whole time. I'm sorry. What a mess of a video. Looking in the wrong spot. I want quests, dungeons. Yeah, 25, and it goes up to 250 defense. I guess screen captures over. So you've been seeing this. This is some weird stuff. Turn off display capture. There we go. So good defense roll, but max on the all attributes roll, which is a huge jump on our attributes. There is very nice. So that's cool. All that we have left is for 110s is assault on Mount Ariat. So I'm gonna go do that. We don't have a ton of time in the video, but we'll go finish up the 110s today. I'll just grab the waypoint for Crystalline Passage, and I'll go back and do, because our resistances are basically fine anyways. The extra 10% isn't that big of a deal. Obviously, our clear through here is super easy. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I don't really usually play many I've never played like a Javazon. I think I've mentioned that in an earlier video. And I don't know. I never touched the javelin in Median XL ever, so it's kind of cool. I'm definitely enjoying the play style of the build as well. I love Poison. Poison Necro is one of my favorites to play, so let's see how we. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The barrel toss got us. Those these guys with all the barrel spam. There's similar guys who spawn in. We don't have the waypoint or a portal either. There's similar guys who spawn in Duncraig. Oh, fuck those barrel guys. Okay. Just run through quick, get back there. Missed this guy, apparently. Now, Assault on Mount Ariat is going to be kind of similar to another Uber, one of the 105s that we did, um, where we're going to be transformed. It's, as it sounds, it's the Assault on Mount Ariat from Bale. So we're actually going to be transformed as Bale, which is a terrible base model. Um, so that's going to be very annoying, but overall, it's not too difficult or anything. It's been a while since I've done Salt on Mount Harriet. It's usually one of the ones I gloss over and don't pay a lot of attention to. It's weird not trying to dodge that firestorm. Well, I always want to dodge it because I'm used to seeing it on Diablo. That would be pretty trippy to see. Like, if you're playing as a Ritualist Paladin with that set trying to kill Diablo, oh my god. That'd be pretty confusing. Wait for the cooldown. Put up a portal before I forget. That's where we want to go, but we want to go grab the waypoint first. There's no enemies here. Yeah, we'll go save Anya later. I just want to finish off the 110s today. And then I'll do some Troach jungle farming in the next video, just for signets and whatnot. Well, I'll go save Anya at the start of next video. and then do some farming. This was the wrong way. Oh, come on. I know I can. It'll save me time running all the way around. There we go. Frozen Tundra. I always forget to Bloodlust. That was one of the nice things about using Shark. Having it proc Bloodlust for us without me having to think about it. Hmm. Those are Druid Werebear. I need to put together like a checklist of the set pieces that I have. Now, is this for Malice? Yeah. I don't know. Because I'm using a Sacred Unique uh, on my melee Necro right now. There's actually some changes to melee Necro and Parasite uh, in 2.1, and I haven't actually checked any of those out yet. They added an AoE component to the bounces of Parasite, and better scaling for the magic damage as well, um, which is pretty sick. I think that's the waypoint up there. I'll go grab that. Make it faster when we're trying to... Oh, no, it doesn't. We do want the waypoint, though. Faster for when we're going to eventually kill Bale. I think from what I was reading, they made Bale a lot easier in 2.1. Because I know Bale used to give me a ton of trouble. The fight is not easy. And I say easier, but I don't mean it's an easy fight, just that it used to be kind of ridiculous. I think they toned down how often he summons his things. They were right next to each other. Kind of a bad layout, but whatever. We are very close to hitting 114. We'll do Ancients before we go do Assault as well. Wrong one. So, I'm going to pull this guy over this way. Okay, so this is the Assault on Mount Ariat. I wanted to pull him over here to get that out of the way. What's my average chance to hit? 48. I need to get my attack rating up. Jeez. That'll come with higher decks. Okay, let's do the Ancients. Just totally whipped my debuff there into a wall. Okay. There's our 14. We can start putting points in tenacity. I will be using tenacity in the long run, most likely, to help get my bonuses up there. Um, but I think just extra points here. It's a tiny amount of bonus damage, but we have a 3% chance to expose weakness on hit now, I guess. Okay, we'll drop a portal, and we'll do assault on Mount Ariat. Oh wow, never mind. I forgot. We're not Bale here. We're Diablo here, which has an insane auto attack buff. Yeah, base auto attack time is awesome here. That's kind of insane, but there we go. Now, this one we will have to farm a while. This is how we get to Skosglin, which is 135 now, not 130. Um, 20 or 30 weapon damage, 24 defense. Uh, is that one off of perfect? No. So it's perfect on the weapon damage, not perfect on the defense. Um, that's still fantastic. Perfect weapon damage is huge for our physical damage, obviously. Very good. Okay. Well, that is all of the 110s done. Um, other than what secret cow level, I guess, is technically 110, right? Um, for one of the rifts. But yeah, cow level is. But in the next episode, we're gonna do Anya quest, and then we'll farm some Trojan jungles. Uh, yeah, do some signet farming and get our level 115. Once we get our 115, I don't know if I might start farming like Ears of Zakarum. Just I'll need to farm a lot of those to get a good, well, like a well rolled one. Um, so yeah. Um, I suppose in the next one we will do that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. And we're almost at 100 subscribers. I want to see if I can hit 100 by the end of the year. I think we're at 97 right now, so we're getting there. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode.